Hello there and welcome back with another video. This is Christian and today I'm gonna talk about 5 things to do as an Uber customer. I did another video with 5 things to do as a driver, and now I will do 5 things to do which is nice from a driver point of view, or the driver perspective from a customer. Let's start. So 1, always when you approach your driver, it will be nice to introduce yourself or just say hello, good afternoon, so on and so forth. It's best way and safe to introduce yourself, to make sure that he's your driver and not someone else's, because it happens from time to time that he will pick up a wrong car or they will pick up a wrong passenger, and therefore you can avoid that very easily. Just saying your name, say hello. That's very, very, very nice and very useful. Yeah, let's put it that way. So say hello, introduce yourself. That's the first thing. Second one, I will say is communicate your address. And what I will say with the communicate your address is when you get in the car, it's just give me a second. When you get in the car, usually they will say, most of the drivers, they are professional, they will say your address. Or where you going. Say, let's say Covent Garden, or I don't know, Streatham, whatever you live, and you just communicate your address with the driver. As well is a safe and easy way to make sure that you go in a proper car and you go in the proper address. From time to time, I get customers which they put by street name, and let's say 86 Sherwood Avenue, and eventually Sherwood Avenue can be many places. One is in North London, maybe you have a Sherwood Avenue somewhere in Scotland, or maybe you have one in Streatham. If the person wants to go in the one in Streatham, you will only put number 86 Sherwood Avenue instead of put Streatham. The Uber app is gonna give you someone in North London or maybe even further away, and you start to going and eventually becomes awkward and just, it's just embarrassing. So nice to say community address, Sherwood Avenue, Streatham, done. Go for it. Or I don't know, Covent Garden, and the postcode. Usually in London you use very, very often postcodes, and that's very easy to get it to a proper address. So that would be the second point, the community address. The third point, if needed, ask. Often happens that I pick up passengers and they say at the back they don't say nothing, which is fair enough. Maybe they want to be quiet, but sometimes they will need a charger and have no time to ask, have no time to offer, or maybe I pick them up from a very busy place, or yeah, I most of the time I don't offer, let's say, water. It's very hot season. I don't offer water to the passengers while they go shorter distances, like let's say 15 minutes drive, half an hour max. If it's a half an hour, I will offer them some water, but otherwise I won't offer them. And if they are thirsty, it would be nice just to ask, sorry, do you have any water, or I don't know, chewing gum? Maybe they believe that they're smelly or whatever. A chewing gum or a charging cable. Most of the drivers, they will have all this stuff. If the driver didn't offer you, you can ask them. Maybe their mind is somewhere else. Maybe they're too concentrated on the road. Maybe they're stressed. They have a stressful day, or maybe they have some problems. So they will not gonna be always nice and smiley and everything perfect and it's perfect. It doesn't happen, unfortunately. Yeah, we have a life too. So yeah, if you need something, just ask. Doesn't matter what. It's not a stupid question. Just ask. If they don't have, they will politely refuse or find a way to get what you need. And yeah, so ask politely. Bone. This is gonna be the fourth one. So clean after yourself. It's nothing I hate most than sometimes you get customers that they are hungry and they like to have their sandwich, and I'm okay even though I don't like someone to eat in my car, because I don't know if you can see, but the seats, they are perforated seats. So eventually if they eat some crumbles, they'll get on the seats, and it's very hard for me to clean it after. But I have no problem. It's not like, let's say in a percentage from, like, let's say 2% of people, they will eat in the car. all the other 90%, 98%, they won't eat in the car and they're just gonna wait or whatever. Let's say someone is very hungry, they can have the sandwiches, no problem, you know. But what I hate the most is when they finish eating, they don't clean after themselves. They just throw it there like I'm their manager or some manage, whatever. I don't know how you say in English the thing about clean after yourself. So what I have the most is after eating, you don't clean after yourself. If you don't have where to put, just ask the driver, do you have a bin? Of course I don't have a bin, but I can take your rubbish, and the same way what I eating, I find like a little spot where I have my bin-ish. Basically I put it in like in the door, and eventually when I stop somewhere I took all the rubbish. If I have a bin next to me it's good, otherwise I have in the front of a car where I deposit the rubbish, or let's say the box what I eating, I just put in the front of a car. Or if I finish my coffee, I just finish and I put that in front of a car. So yeah, just ask for the bin, the driver will be happy to take it away from you, it's no problem. But it's very very inconvenient just to leave the rubbish there, and as soon as I drop you off, sometime I have customers what I have request from the same spot where I drop you off, someone else comes at the same time. Maybe it's a popular, maybe it's a pub or a popular address, and someone else will come. So imagine that you leave somewhere that something there, food or whatever, you leave waste at the back of a car. I have no time to check. I just say, you know, thank you very much, have a nice day, and the other customers comes in and see that dirt there. You'll be too shy to say, so won't say anything. And eventually when he gets off the car, say, oh, I've been in a rubbish car with full of rubbish on the seats and dirty and so on and so forth. I won't be very happy because it's not my rubbish. But if I would see it, I will clean it after. If I won't. But yeah, it will be very awkward. Just clean after yourself. It's not a big deal. It's like you go on the toilet, yeah? You're shitting, yeah, you clean after your ass, no? Probably. I don't know what type of person you are. Yeah. So okay. Now the last one. It's a very strong point, and it's very important as well. As a driver, it's nice once we finish, we thank the customer and wish them a good day. The same with respect back from the customer. Thanks and have a good day. That's important because you pay for the service, that's true. You paid for the service and you receive the service, and therefore you don't really need to thank them. But it's a nice polite way to say thank you, have a nice day, you know. At the end, it's a service. It's nice to say. It's a nice, polite way to say thank you to the driver. Just yeah. Now going back to when you're how can I put it down? Going back for the third point, where if you need something as a driver. So there are many things that you can as a driver, not just charging cable and other stuff, as well directions. If you, for example, you live in that specific area, the driver might live in a different specific area, and they don't really know all this back street and so on and so forth. It's just nice if you want to guide the driver, if you think it's the best or faster route. It was very awkward when when the driver drives and eventually you say, oh, why didn't take right instead of left? And it's why? Because I didn't want to. I wanted to take you away and to run with you in Streatham. I don't know. Because I guide by my GPS. So if you have a proper, if you think you have a faster way or better way, you just let know the driver a bit in advance. You don't tell them the street name, because I'm not an encyclopedia, you know. I wouldn't know all the street names. I'm not a black hub. They know, we don't. So you just let them know, look, next right, next left, thank you very much, very, very polite, it's no problem. I used to have, I had a customer in past, he said he'll guide me, and I went and I just drive, I follow the GPS, and eventually he will tell me take right, and I'll do it, I'll take right. And I was driving like for 10 minutes following the GPS, and eventually he said right. I didn't hear him. I just continue. And after I followed the GPS, and eventually we stuck in traffic. And he said, why I didn't take it right? Why I didn't take the right? What he told me. I said, sorry, I didn't hear you saying any right. See, I did say right. You might said, but you say very low and I didn't hear you, so your volume it was very low and I didn't hear you. And second of all, it's just if you just say right and low volume, I can't hear you. If you want to say, just say right please, can you, whatever, and like this you catch my attention, because I'm not just there to sit and watch you or listen to you when you're ready to say that direction. I'm there to pay attention for many things what goes around the car while driving happens. So yeah, that's as well the directions, and I had something else here. Music, if you have any preference on music, the driver will be happy to help you, to give you an aux cable or connect your Bluetooth to the car or so on. At least I'm happy to do that. But as well with the volume in consideration amount, not maximum, and with the open windows, because it's not gonna happen. Okay, temperature as well, you can set up the temperature, you can say the driver be colder, be hotter, whatever, with the please and nice manners, otherwise the driver will be very pissed off you and am gonna get in an argument. Driving, if you want to drive slow or faster, just let know the driver and will adapt to you. And yes, that's it. Well, thank you very much for thank you very much. I mean, you're welcome if you enjoyed the video. And if you have any question, leave it the comment down below. And yeah, hopefully I'm gonna upload another video similar, but not this week, maybe next week. And yeah, don't forget to like if you like it. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike and say why not. And subscribe. Thank you. Take care. Bye.